Well, folks, it finally happened. Donald Trump is back in the White House, and he's brought along a few friends. One of those friends is Dan Bongino, the fiery right-wing commentator who's now the deputy director of the FBI. Yes, you heard that right. The guy who once called for the FBI to be abolished is now second in command. Bongino's appointment has sent shockwaves through Washington. Democrats are horrified, calling it a blatant attempt to turn the FBI into Trump's personal police force. Republicans, on the other hand, are thrilled. They see Bongino as a true patriot who will finally drain the swamp at the FBI. One thing's for sure, Bongino's appointment is a sign of things to come. With Trump back in power, we can expect to see more loyalists like Bongino appointed to key positions. Get ready for a wild ride, America. Buckle up, Buttercup, because it's going to be a bumpy 4 years. So who is Dan Bongino, and how did he end up as the second most powerful person at the FBI? Bongino's resume is interesting, to say the least. He started his career as a police officer in New York City, then joined the Secret Service, where he guarded Presidents Bush and Obama. After leaving the Secret Service, Bongino tried his hand at politics, running for Congress and losing 3 times. But it was his career as a right-wing commentator that really made him famous. Bongino has become a star in the conservative media world, known for his fiery rhetoric and his willingness to spread conspiracy theories. He's called climate change a hoax, promoted the lie that the 2020 election was stolen, and even suggested that the FBI spied on the Trump campaign. Now this conspiracy theorist is in charge of upholding the law at the highest levels. It's enough to make your head spin. Predictably, the reactions to Bongino's appointment have been sharply divided along partisan lines. Republicans are over the moon, with many praising Bongino's law and order credentials and his commitment to rooting out corruption within the FBI. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, never one to mince words, called Bongino a true American hero who will finally hold the deep state accountable. You know you've gone too far when even MTG thinks you're extreme. Democrats, meanwhile, are sounding the alarm. They see Bongino's appointment as a direct attack on the rule of law and a dangerous step towards authoritarianism. Senator Chuck Schumer called it a new low for the Trump administration and vowed to fight Bongino's confirmation every step of the way. Spoiler alert, he didn't need confirmation. The appointment of Dan Bongino as Deputy FBI Director is a watershed moment in American history. It represents the culmination of years of attacks on the FBI by Trump and his allies, who have repeatedly sought to undermine the Bureau's credibility and independence. With Bongino in a position of power, many fear that the FBI will be transformed into a tool of political repression, used to target Trump's enemies and silence dissent. This is a chilling prospect, and one that should concern all Americans regardless of their political affiliation. The future of American democracy hangs in the balance. If we allow the FBI to be politicized, it will set a dangerous precedent that could have far-reaching consequences. We must resist this blatant power grab and demand that the FBI remain an independent institution that is accountable to the law, not to any one person or party.